there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kid Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a team from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis.
Still ranked after that loss to West.
Guys, it's time to get it going. The Mountaineers will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The 49ers offense will go to work first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control.
Because he's so jacked.
So much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Oh. Turning it on.
I modeled him after myself, my appearance.
A good, productive play there to get things going.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Unloads to the
Oh, wow.
He's got it. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The 49ers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Here's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the 49ers line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Dude. What was that?
And the
oh my God.
Get 2 for the safety.
As a ball carrier, you just have to have better awareness. You have to know where you are in the field. You run out of bounds like that, that's a play he's going to learn from. He's probably going to be the butt of a few jokes.
Okay.
This might follow him for a while, but that is a safety, and that is a costly mistake.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. They've got the screen set up. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Dumb. Okay.
The 49ers with myriad options.
I'd like to get the ball
pick up on first
at some
down.
point.
Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they
Tries
get
again.
to the 32. And the 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Secures it at the 30. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense.
All right, Boyer. Screen. Play 1.
So Appalachian State's offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Finds his man, it's Johnson.
That was actually pretty sick.
Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job.
Boyer, here's that play.
Defense. And in order to
Slot
do that,
hooks.
the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Dozier. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those.
That was the play, man. I'm telling you.
Situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
And the Mountaineers.
You have that play, it's worth it.
They'll ride the hot hand. Plows through the defense. He's brought down at the 7-yard line.
There you go, Boyer.
They are threatening to take
okay.
it in.
All right, so he's dead. Six catch, 5 carry.
On the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
That hole right there.
They'll try to run for it.
Come on.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Going right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down.
There we go.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first
His
half
arm.
is this has been a sack party. They can't
shot.
keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field thrown.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Pulls it in. It's Nicholas. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
What a weird first quarter. Yeah. 6 sacks. Crazy. So weird. Had the ball 1 time.
Now to see
And they got a
if these
safety
guys
on me
can
when
get
I didn't
back
even
in the game in the second quarter.
have it on offense. So weird.
The 49ers decide to punt it away.
I went to recover that punt and didn't think the idiot would run it to the end zone.
And the return man reaches the end of the
Lock
line,
him, maybe.
and down he goes. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job.
Oh my God. He jumped the crap out of that.
Set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it up.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position.
Oh, my Brett throwing it to him. He was open.
Unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets.
Oh, come on. Oh.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fires to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go back to the ground. Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach Big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
Looking for a man, it's Swan. Sets up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever.
Here we go, Boyer.
From the gun, wants to pass.
They were covering him. I was looking for him, though.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it into the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, App State.
And it's so
Thank you, my friend.
The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
It's that's something I struggled with was like keeping the composure when things aren't going your way. It snowballs, truly.
Going right to work up top. Makes the grab. It's House. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Nicholas. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Joe Montana?
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense is
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams.
Yeah, he is.
They've lived in the backfield.
2nd down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Nicholas. Oh, ball's out.
All right.
Swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out.
Here you go, Warriors, tight end cross. See if it works.
Looking downfield, it's Swan. Throws for the tight end.
Oh.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout.
Terrible. Don't throw that ball, Matt.
A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
To the air on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Using his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field.
Probably try to run.
Out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Catch that.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. The jet sweep pass. There he goes. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Swan. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Under fire.
Ooh.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Got it set up on the outside. If he goes down right there, that play's going to lose yardage.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
That was.
The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Swan. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He lets one fly deep. Another incompletion on third down.
I don't know how many times you can hit guys in the
Mountaineers
hands.
will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive
all I can
when
do.
you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 25.
All I can do is hit guys.
To about the 29-yard line before he's brought down.
I'm not sure what else.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that.
Turning on the Jets. Inside the 30. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
From the red zone, looking for a space. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Dropping back, it's Swan. Fires to the wideout.
Catch it. Catch it.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas is in front. They've played awfully well today in DKR. And while there's no Ricky Williams or Earl Campbell out there, this group is fighting.
So they got a safety first quarter. They punted it to me and landed it at my 5. And my guy recovered it and ran it into the end zone. An idiot.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the pass is incomplete, but
penalty?
it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if
did I do football too hard?
Up that receiver.
Oh, I did football too hard.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Looking for room. It's Curry. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Runs through a tackle. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. And the 49ers are on the move. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw.
They're not playing like a shit team.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This is just so demoralizing. If you want to talk about taking a game over, that's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. But a really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout.
Shit.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Mike's over here talking smack.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't
I
find
went
any
80 to
crease in
nothing.
that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quarterback on the keeper. Man down on the play.
Stay
as
at home,
the officials
baby.
take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball.
Oh my God.
Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The 49ers will
Pick it up.
call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off play action on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Got room to work. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And the 49ers can really attack on this second and short. To give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays.
Wow.
And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The 49ers will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead.
Oh, he was so open.
Coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Tight end now in motion. Back to throw, it's Swan. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force third and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good. Because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
Back to pass on second down. With the catch, it's Hopkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, going up top. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it to the right side. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it.
Good
Oh,
catch.
he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down and one that did not pay off. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
They'll leave it with him. And the 49ers have a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's House. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Rush is on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The 49ers want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Now third and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They want that clock to run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking for a man. It's Swan. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. You'd think they would have had a good chance to
winning by a lot
down that
more
one
if I
deep, but
have
the
players that call
Bounce
passes.
into the end zone for the touchback. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positive.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. The throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Gonna run it. It's Irvin. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Leaves it with the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the catch. It's Irvin. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. 3rd and long, you've got everybody covered downfield, and you let the running back pick it up on a check down throw. You've got to be way better tackling in that situation. That is a blown opportunity for this defense.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Back to throw, it's Swan. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, App State. And the stomping has commenced. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll bring it out. It's open. And the returner goes down. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media.